Hi, my name is Ilya and I'm the developer of Songs Pro. In this video, I'll show you some tips and tricks that will make your workflow with songs much more efficient. Tip number 1. Use the keyboard shortcuts. Songs Pro has many keyboard shortcuts. Here are a few examples. Command equals to add chord as next. If you set the key, you get diatonic and similar chord suggestions. Command Shift equals to add chord as previous. You always get suggestions for tonicization, similar, and chromatic chords. And if you set the key, to diatonic chords as well. Adding chords as previous often provides a much richer set of suggestions, so in many cases it's more productive to skip a chord or two until the next diatonic chord, and then add previous chords for more colorful harmony. You can add chords as next or previous only if the cursor is on a character that doesn't have a chord yet. If you already added a chord over a character and you want to replace it, use Command R. In this case, the first suggestion is the same as the chord that you are replacing, allowing you to change the specific voicing. The other suggestions are for similar chords. It's very convenient to be able to drag chords to copy them or to move them slightly. But if you need to copy or move a chord to a more distant place, it's often faster to use the keyboard. You can do Command-Shift-C to copy a chord. And Command-Shift-X to cut a chord. During chord search, it may be very convenient to switch between the search tabs. You can use Command 2 for the chord editor, Command 3 for the stashed chords, and Command 1 for the main search tab. During search, you can use Shift Space to play the previous chord, and Option Space to play the next chord. If you want to select a chord without playing it, tap outside the grid. You can use the equals key to add a chord to stash, and the delete key to delete a chord from stash. I'll add the third chord to stash. The copy icon changes to checkmark, and the chord is stashed. When I press delete on the same chord, it's removed from the stash, and the checkmark icon changes back to the copy icon. Next tip, toggle between new and original chords. When replacing a chord, it's very useful to compare it to the original. You can use the toggle button for that. Next tip, drag chords into the chord editor. Often a new chord is a slight change from a chord that you added previously. In those cases, you can drag that chord into the chord editor. Next tip, change chord spelling. To change the chord spelling in the editor, start with changing the spelling of the root note. Next tip, drag chords from the bottom. When dragging chords, it's easiest to drag them from the bottom to see the ideal character to drop them. Next tip, context menu. Every chord has a context menu. You can open it by right-clicking it, but it's faster to click outside the chord grid, and this works on the iPad version of Songs Pro as well. Next tip, show spaces as dots. In Songs Pro, chords are always over some character, and sometimes you'll need to insert spaces to show the chords at just the right place in the lyrics. Showing spaces as dots can be especially useful for this. Last tip: collapse chords. Sometimes it's useful to collapse some of the chords to just letters to see more of the lyrics or to avoid showing the same diagram multiple times. Here is how you can collapse the intro chords. And that's all I wanted to share today. Thank you for watching.